Okay everyone, welcome back to MTG Arena. It has been a couple of weeks, I've been quite busy. Sorry about the intermittent videos. But I do want to, I guess, showcase what I've been working on, at least trying to get Wizards to work in Standard at least. Now I am missing four Wizards, namely the Dreadhorde Arcanists, which actually helped me cast all these spells quickly. But I do want to have a different twist on it. Adding these Arc-Light Phoenixes, I'm not sure how effective this getting these into the graveyard will be. I'm thinking possibly I might run the maximize velocity or something of that sort over this package. But let's see how well I can just cast the Tormenting Voice with the Arc-Light Phoenix. Do have the Wizards build with the Adelies and the Burning Prophets. Perhaps I could cut one Adelies though. But I've got a total of 16 Wizards right now. With the Dreadhorde Arcanist that would be 20. And then it's basically 20 spells. But I really want to make the Phoenix work. But I wish there was something like a Cathartic Reunion in Standard, something of that sort. And then in the sideboard here, we've got an extra spell, Pierce, Blink of 9, just to deal with some enchantments that are not that great. Disdainful Stroke for the 4-drops, extra negates, Lava Coils, definitely something for the big boys here. Now, Saheeli Sublime Artifice is interesting. I do want to see how this works inside. I mean, if we can turn it into... unfortunately, we can't turn it into an Adelies, otherwise that will just cancel each other out because they are legendary. But we've got route is it Viceroy if we get to that big curve right there. Now that basically there are plenty of Wizards in Standard right now. Let's just do not collected Wizards. Both of this. There's a lot more than these. Shoot. A wizard. Yeah? Okay, there we go. See, plenty more wizards. Ogre not really something we want to play since we're playing a creature dense and a less spell dense. I mean, it's pretty spell heavy, but we want to definitely hit our lands. Exclusive Mage could be something that we could consider putting in the sideboard as well though, so perhaps we shall put in, we'll go down one negate and put in we do struggle against the creature decks, so we'll see how that works. But again, you just have to jam it, and perhaps the Murmuring Mystic might be your way to go, playing that 4-drop and then just coming off and getting plenty of 1/1s. Blue-black spells. Alright. So let's try this. Let's try this out. A bit of a deck tech. And then it gets right into the games. Okay. Let's see. Opponent goes first. We've got not a turn 2 Lava Runner, but we do want to deploy our wizards first. How we don't have any spells, I'm not sure we want to aggressively mulligan this hand or keep it. I do want to. I feel I'm leaning on the side of keeping this because of the Adelies. Since we have 2 of them, and it's easy to replace one of them. So let's try this. Let's just give our opponent a greeting. Alright, let's put down the island. Not going to be able to play the Lava Run anyways. If that was a Steam Vents, that'd be really, really nice. So we're only running 18 lands. But sometimes we still just flood crazy about it. Okay, that's the problem. So that's good. This is something we want to have drawn We want to play the Sound Storm Tamer and kill the Ultraman, so let's do that. So next turn we can play the Burning Prophet. Okay.
I love a challenge. This should be fun.
I think we just want to we're playing Grixis go wide, I suppose. I think we should attack here.
I will craft your
I'm
demise.
not sure how much burn spells they're running actually. I don't mind them killing the Storm Tamer, but I do want them to be able to have the Storm Tamer available for the Adelaide's discovery. They're trying to gum up the board, but how can they effectively do that without the Electromancer? What in tarnation is this? Grixis Phoenix. Okay, now that has an interesting take to it. I think we just all attack at Saheeli. They should just not block. Saheeli's going down anyways.
We live to fight another day.
So they do have Beacon Bolts. Can sacrifice the Storm Tamer. We haven't drawn any spells. They're trying to get the Phoenix in the air. I think so. Oh, into the graveyards. Alright. So this way we get 2 Scries off this Wizards Lightning. So let's get those Scry triggers. We do want the Opt, so Opt is fantastic. So we got this critical mass, and I'm not sure if they're fast enough to stop us. One goblin left a chart the course, sure, doesn't really matter to me. They bring back 2 Phoenixes, I believe. Yeah, 2 Phoenixes. This fast deck, not fast enough though. A Crackling Drake. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. That's a third spell, yep. These Phoenixes have to be on defense though. They cannot attack them. Opt. I get 3 Scries. Let's just keep that on top. Yeah, got that. Yes, like that's the power of Wizards right there. Look at that. We're in bronze. We need to grind our way quickly up. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep grinding, chugging away. Alright, I want to... Why are all these avatars randomized? I thought we had a selected one. Perhaps I need to go back and select it. So we sort of got the curve that we want to. Lava Runner into Prophet. I think so. Ooh. Oh. Maybe we just cast Phoenix for 4. Okay, green deck playing down all elves. I think I want to just shock the elf here. No need for them to play a turn 3 zombie raid or something of that sort. Attack in. If they want to block and risk another shock, they can. Otherwise I get an extra damage in. Okay, damn it. They didn't fall for it this time. 4 mana. What can they get? Oh, Waste Whisper. That's not fun. Alright, well, we'll just do this. No, actually, there wasn't any reason to attack the burning with a burning prophet. But we need to show them, we need to send them a message. It's going to be problematic. Okay, this is very strange, but it is effective since we don't have a single spell in our hand. I think we want to draw a mixture of creatures and spells, or we're pretty much doomed. So let's do this. Scry on. Something we just keep that in hand. We'll just attack with everything. Since everything has first strike. Because of our Warlord's Fury. I think so there's a choice between Crash 2 or Warlord's Fury. However, our creatures aren't going to be, we're trying to get a sort of go a few creatures and then attack them for a bunch of damage. Okay, that's a problem. So let's Warlord's Fury into this. That's not going to help us right now. Not going to help us right now either. Drop. Okay, we've got a bit of a clock, I suppose. 2 turn clock. Okay, I think they're just playing the stock green deck, and it's smashing our face with Delta. But we didn't have an answer base Whisper. See, like, I really want to have plenty of removal spells in the whole burn. We have 4 shocks, 4 Wizards of Lightning, and we've drawn 1 shock out of all that. We need to add the lightning strikes in, but I'm just not sure if that's the right move. New blocks, obviously this is a 2 block. Okay, great. Attacking with everything. Might as well. Okay, well they have to block, I think. Luckily we drew this Wizards Lightning. And win them the game. I do think we need to play the, not the ranked. Constructed rank. Okay, rank up to silver. Got it. Right. Sorry, a traditional rank, please. Into Wizards Aggro. Here we go. Now I do want to do the mono black, the zombies list. I think that actually has a shot. Having Midnight Reaper, having so much card recursion, and having the black disruption is really, really nice. I think it's really aggressive. We've got Digraphicals, we've got the Dreadmalkin, the zombie cat basically. Play first. Okay, this is definitely Mulligan. Oh, this is interesting. I think we can keep this. You don't have to have a turn 1 play, but we can just hold up spell pierce. Don't need to have that. Oh, we're going second, so very nice. I mean, we're going first. Okay. Let's start off with the Burning Prophet. Being able to cast our wizard, our spells, and be able to scry helps us dig through our deck. Not sure they're playing some sort of control, but we will put up this Storm Tamer and go ahead and attack in. I do think I want to be somewhat aggressive with these since we've got this. Okay, guaranteed shock and the Wizards Lightning on the top. It's great. And 10. We have the Spell Pierce and the Storm Tamer protection for this Burning Prophet. They seem, if it was mono white aggro splash blue, I'm sure they should have played of something. Okay. Oh, well, I've got Spell Pierce for that at least. Got it. And I think we will shock them. Okay, Lava Runner. That does something at least. You're not doing much. Let's just keep that up. Just chipping away each time, trying to construct our draws very, very smoothly. Okay. Are they really trying to hold up side with the wreckage? Absorb mana. Okay. Sure, I can live with that. Gain 3 life. Oh, they have to have exactly. Okay. Okay, I've got another Wizards Lightning coming up. So that's good. We still have a Storm Tamer to protect the Burning Prophet. Now they're struggling on lands. Now I may not. I think I'll just let that damage through since we have the Wizards Lightning. If they want to do something, don't let them have the absorb. Good game. Because surely if we got the win we can just go for it. I think we need more ways to discard this Phoenix into the graveyard if we want to do this route. Unfortunately we don't. I wonder what else is a good idea. So they're playing control. Perhaps we'll just do the negates, the stroke, an extra spell pierce. Sahili will definitely render them useless. That like down a bit of one Annalise actually. Storm Tamer's fine. Burning Prophet's fine. They can't really do much against that, can they? We do want to keep our threats. We can't really take out any more creatures than that. But we can take out one Phoenix. I don't think that's going to be worth much. We want to keep our cantrips going. Perhaps one Tormenting Voice. I think maybe Rowl's just too expensive for the sideboard in this case. Sahili is just alright. Maybe Sorcerer's Spyglasses is not that great. Maybe we don't need the extra spell pierce. And perhaps down one for you. Just go down to 3s instead, but still keep that the playset of suite of creatures. Since we're boarding more spells anyways, we need to pick up some spells. negate, shock, burning profit. I think this is fine. Fine keep. So let's just pay the 2 life, so we don't care about what's coming in next. Okay, so they were missing black. That's control. I think I'm not sure. I think we'll run this out. If you got cast down, then we've got cast down. Okay, no cast down from them. I'm sure they would have to just. Quiet Con Air won't work here, or won't work very well at least. Now I don't need to shock here, but I do want to be able to do that, as well as Warlord's Fury. Oh yes, keep that negate there, and just chip in for damage now. So I think this is good. We don't need to play the Adelies Cinder Wind. So not going to shock them, since I want to utilise that on my turn. Great. I think I'll do this if they want to absorb it. Okay, Tormenting Voice is actually good. I've got too many Adelises and I need to draw some lands after that. Got negate as well. Back up. They want the Tiger's Wrath, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and attack them. No follow up. I've got the negate held up as well. No need to. I'll let this go. They don't have any spells. It's not too much of a threat. At some point they'll have to cast something that kills my creatures. So there's really no need to do anything with this sort. Got the negate and the Storm Tamer. Oh, obviously negate. Have they got a Spell Pierce? They waited all that time to do that. Okay. Sure, I'll take that.
Warrior Queen Necromancer.
Right, that's fine.
I do love a good death wail.
So there's no points. Adelies will die.
Death news. Time to go.
Enters tapped. Okay. Great. So cast down doesn't work on Adelies. Okay, sure, you can get the negate. I think that's the only valid spell to take here. Take an extra Adelies. What's their course of action here? Moment of Craving would do it. Vraska's Contempt would do it. Very time rattler.
I know my
Adelies.
responsibility.
Hold on, what? I'm very confused about this. Discard the extra Adelies. And the negate's useless. Sure. I'm not going to kill Teferi. There's no need for that. Right, come on. I think we've got 5. I think actually Mortify works. Or this arc like Phoenix.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Sure. Got Phoenix. you have that can stop the Phoenix? And we win. Sometimes hard casting Phoenix just does the trick. That's very interesting. Okay, let's try again. Next round. So, what's upcoming? There's a tournament. I live in Texas, and there's a tournament coming to. There's a shop in Austin called Major Sanctum, and the Mythic Championship qualifier is there. So, if any of you are interested in actually competing, oh bloody hell! This is. If only we had one mountain. I think we've got to ship this. Okay. I mean, triple lava runner. I suppose that's key. Okay, blue for spell pierce. Great. That's good. But anyways, place in Austin, and I believe plenty of people will be there. The promo for participating in the Mythic Championship qualifier is the Ocban Ravager. Okay. I'm assuming this is going to be an opt. Do I really care about this? I think I do. It adds one more spell to the lava runners. If I can cast like Drawn Op next turn, that would be 6 damage coming in their face. Oh, 2 Phoenixes. It's terrible. Got another shot. Okay, sure. No spell pierce at this time, unfortunately. Okay, I suppose I'll be hard casting these Phoenixes. That's what's been winning us the game. Hard casting Phoenix. That's not what we want to be doing. What we want to be doing is drawing our Tormenting Voices and discarding our Phoenixes to them. Which is, we've drawn all of our lava runners. I think Benthic Biomancer will do it. Wilderness Reclamation, sure. You got it. Okay, do you have something to answer these? Because next turn I draw a land and that's going to be game. You don't have enough to kill me. I think they draw something. Tempest's Insight. Not an answer. Goldfishing. Opt. Digging through the deck. Trying to find an answer, please. Do they have it? Great. Okay. Do they have the roots there? Bloody hell. Come on. 3 Phoenixes in hand. Not a way to discard them. So if we had Benthic Biomancer, we'd be chipping in for 2 damage each turn. Because we could adapt and get rid of these Phoenixes, put them in the graveyard and draw an extra card, looting away all these other things. Okay, well, it's Fury. Sure. You don't have enough to machine gun down my entire board. Not with Adelise on board. Sure. Okay. Shoot one of them down. Okay. I had to cast it. It was source of speed. Sure. Can you get rid of one more creature? Bloody fucking hell. Of course they've got it. All I need to do is draw a lightning bolt. And we're good. One lightning bolt, please. Or attack with this near visit and let me draw a land. Bloody luckies. Is this the same person, but with a different deck? I'm very confused here. I could have sworn that was the person that played me last game. Okay, that's not a wise choice. But they do have gripful of hand, a gripful of cards, plus 2 wilderness reclamation activations. Now here comes the point where they can actually kill us. Since they've got the, they should have expensive explosion mana. Or they can infinitely draw spells with Niv Mizzet. These people. They need to move along faster. What is this? Okay, explosion 7. That's concede this. So right here, they'll draw 7 cards. They use 7 damage to us. So that's 14 damage total. We've got phoenixes that aren't doing much. That they got. If these were any other card, they would have been fine. So can't really kill them. I suppose a phoenix will have to do actually. Perhaps I can overwhelm them with Sahili and play a bunch of negates. Blink of an eye. Exclusion Mage is very interesting actually. See if I can use that to bounce their Niv Mizzet. Lava Coil is useless. Stroke may be useful. So let's cut out one Annalise. Actually, let's cut out one Storm Tamer. It's not really great. Actually, 2 Storm Tamers. Not really that great against their top end. Let's cut some Phoenixes. Let's cut all the Phoenixes. They don't seem to be working for us. Tormenting Voice. Finale of Promise is actually really, really nice. I quite like it. I need more of these, but I don't have more of them. Okay. I think this will be fine. 25 seconds left. Perhaps we'll cut one little Warlord's Fury, and let's try like that. So we're trying to be really, really fast and get underneath them. But unfortunately, having three Phoenixes in hand left us stranded, doing nothing basically. No mana. No mana again. Great. I suppose that'll have to do. Too much mana at this point. Storm Tamer. Stomping Ground. Right, tap. Nothing to do. Okay, they're going to hit that through. Drift Spiral. Oh, I'm not sure if I do want to Spell Pierce it, but really hate that. I think I want to Spell Pierce this so that when I do play Adleaf, I have the mana to protect it with the Siren Storm Tamer. I don't care that they play Wilderness Reclamation right here. Wow, mono burn spells. Okay, great. That's all our answers. We got nothing left. Perhaps that was the wrong thing to do, and we just take out the Wilderness Reclamation and we'll just strong lands. No point in trying to go forward with this. Okay, so we're learning how to play our deck. That's most of what we want to be doing anyways, is learning how to play our deck rather than just like, oh, it's not working, so let's just toss it. Okay, and we're gidding now, apparently. Waiting on your opponent. I think this is a keeper. Get you lava right now. We draw into a land. That's fine. Now opponent has bottom. Look at that. Look at that. Pay 2 life. So I think we do we leave a single threat or do we put a second threat? I think we want to develop our board because we can opt and get a lot more damage next turn. Okay. But there's a chance they just cast down on this Burning Prophet and we're shit out of luck. That's actually pretty nice. Burning Prophet gives it out to Cry of the Canary range. I think we want to opt. So start off with an opt at least. Phoenix to the bottom, not doing much for us right now. What is this Scrybug? Okay, seriously. Okay. Let's just go ahead and attack them. Might as well opt this right here. Okay, great. We would like the Spell Pierce, but next turn they can use Kaya's Wrath. Is that going to be enough? I think we'll keep the Spell Pierce since we do have a Lava Runner and or a Storm Tamer. We're seriously missing how Dreadhorde Arcanus will help out a lot. You know, cast things for free. Okay. They do have Kaya's Wrath mana. Or settle them. That was good. Do they have an absorb? Don't think they want to absorb here if they plan on getting rid of all of them. Alright, do they have a set for the wreckage? They do. No. Not having it. Quite like this card. I'm not going to play a Storm Tamer. If they want to wrap the board, they can. Kills 2 of them, but not the profit, which is really, really nice. A plus on that point. So I have to play out Adelies at least. They can't cast it down. They have to have a moment of craving. But I reckon they would just play it on the Burning Prophet next turn. No cast down on Burning Prophet. We got it. So letting Adelies resolve is actually crucial. They actually have 7 cards in the graveyard. I hope they have run out of gas. That Rastus Contempt spell being spell pierced, great for us. Okay, land. I think I'll play the Storm Tamer. Sure, that's fine. Means they are digging for something, and I can just do this. Play Burning Prophet. They either get something or bust, because this is definitely going to destroy them. If I draw exactly a land next turn, I can Warlord's Fury into Opt and Warlord's Fury with the Finale Promise. This Finale Promise is basically fulfilling the role of the Dreadhorde Arcanus that we would be having. Oh, damn it. That's so good. I should have kept that in for that. Okay. Might go Warlord's Fury. Shock is fine. I think I might throw shock them. I think we'll keep that land on top since we can cast the Opt with it. So they've got to. I'm still trying to pressure them. Perhaps I just do the Shock and Warlord's Fury. Okay, Spell Pierce. Might as well. So if they want to pay for this, they cannot Chemises. Well, obviously they can't Chemises, but they can't search for this counter. Okay, that's fine. Phoenix coming out. We haven't gotten to cast Phoenix from the graveyard at all. Not a single one. So I think it definitely, if we want to play Phoenix, has to revolve around it a lot more. Exactly Rastus Contempt here, or Moment of Craving. Well, exactly Rastus Contempt here. Since Finale Promise will cast 3 spells, bring Phoenix back from the graveyard. Absorb. Okay. That doesn't do it. They drew so many cards. So negate. They'll probably side in the let's do the Phoenix. They've got to deal with Phoenix. I'm not going to sign in more spell piercers. Disdainful Stroke, yes, I will. Blink of an Eye, I think will be fine. Aside up some of the Arclight Phoenixes. Negates are coming in, yes, that's a good. More of that. Creatures. Right now 18 creatures, good, good. I think that'll be good. Meet-a-thon. Alright, Gideon, rest in peace. I wonder whether, like, Gideon learns his shave, you know. He's always got that front, like, just around, and what does he shave with, you know? How does he keep his beard so clean and up knit? Okay, this seems far-fetched, but we need action. This will not pressure the opponent at all, and so we'll mulligan this. Oh, we'll keep this. Oh, we so want the Disdainful Stroke. No. Oh, we want to develop a board at least. We can cast. We can. We can put our Arclight Phoenix into the graveyard. Obviously, not the Phoenix. Tormenting Voice most likely is going to be the one that's taken. Yep. That's a spicy one. Maybe. We'll just opt in to turn it, if anything. Do you want a shock? Do you want a shock? That's the question. I should have dug for land, so I can cast the Arclight Phoenix and the Rekindling Phoenix. Sure. Well, we might as well do this out of. Actually, let's not. Let's save the next one. If we can want to save the mana for the Arclight Phoenix. Burning Prophet. We've got the Absorb. Nemesis inside. Nope, no Absorb for you. We need the mana. Sit. I think we'll have to just. Okay, actually, let's just have a 20-turn clock. We can win on 2 mana. I believe in us. If we can, okay. So I can draw the Chemist's Insight. I want to do that. Discarding that Absorb. They realise it's pointless to have that Absorb in hand. We've got the Negator though, so if they played Fairy. Look at that. Snap off that negate. We don't want this Rekindling Phoenix to go to the graveyard. Absorb. Okay, that's enough. Let's look for land. Phoenix is going to the graveyard. Unfortunately, not the Phoenix that we want to go to the graveyard at least. Oh, look at that. Righty ho. Can you please? No. Cry of the Carnarium does not work on us. Unfortunately, we don't have the Dreadhorde Arcanus, and we would be able to cast all this. So, I think with Dreadhorde Arcanus and having the Tormenting Voice, we'd be able to cast the recast the Tormenting Voice. That'd be really, really nice. Okay, there's no point in trying to go on. They'll just not draw lands and be extremely lucky. So they're not running a creature suite, so I think running that extra spell pierce will be fine. I think Saheeli over the Arclight Phoenixes will be better. I think they'll struggle with that. Let's go down. One Storm Tamer, but I suppose they don't seem to be. It's not as crucial. I don't think. We'll see. Sideboarding is very difficult. It's a very difficult game. But Saheeli, I think Saheeli will do. Of course, we'll play first. Yes. Okay. So, not really ideal. They can turn one, dress us. That we're vulnerable to. But they don't. They could thought erasure us though. We've got Burning Prophet. Now we just need to, if we can get the Saheeli on turn 3. That's great. Do not thought erasure us. Okay, that's fine. I quite like that. Let's get the Saheeli out.
If it's a challenge you want, then a challenge you'll get.
They cannot deal with our boards of 1/1s really easily, at least. Let's go ahead and do this. And 10. Got another cast down? No, you don't. So, what's nice is that okay. So sure.
Sorry I'm late. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Okay, I'm not too worried about Teferi, especially with this. Yes. Warlord's Fury, please. Not to spend their turn playing Teferi again. Got the gate. Wow, what's an idiot? Not really, but like just bouncing it and being able to cast the. What else you got? So, target artifact control becomes target Burning Prophet.
I like to think fast.
So let's see. We've got we don't have. Let's just Warlord's Fury. Draw a card. Scry twice. Oh yes. We don't need a shock, so let's move that shock to the bottom. I don't think we want a lava runner since we've got the Saheeli engine going. Okay, that's sort of what we want. We don't need a second Storm Tamer. Tormenting Voice. Draw 2 cards. I think we'll keep that. I think we may not need the Salting after this. Okay, good. Now, do they have a Wrath? They do have Kaya's Wrath mana. That's fine, that's why I didn't put the Storm Tamer into it. But I do think I just want to just cast this Tormented Voice, discarding the Storm Tamer. And then... let's see here. We just make this into tapped and pass the turn. What we've got. Okay, well, let's opt in response to that. Well, let's have that.
Right on schedule. Here goes nothing.
Okay, so they are struggling. So we'll have this Lava Runner.
Some lessons for you all.
Or attack the Fairy. I
This is
keep this in
hardly my
hand.
worst defeat.
I think we'll cast the Tormenting Voice and the yeah. 2. So okay. Opt and Tormenting Voice. Let's so yeah, that's how I wanted to do it. Okay, that's something at least. It's Healy. Doing lots of work. They got another Kaya's Wrath. Well, good for them. Well, obviously this is going to go to their face. And if they obviously if they need to have exactly Cry of the Carnarium right now, obviously with an untapped black source. Craving. That sort of does it. I'll keep that for another Tormenting Voice. Oh, and he takes the honorable way out. I suppose I don't know. Okay. That's so nice. Hope you guys enjoy that. I will try to be making tweaks on this. Also try to make that mono black aggro also very good. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.